What, you can hire an actual photo booth?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it online, and they can come to the venue and set it up.
Can't be cheap.
Well, it's 250 quid for 2 hours, but I've hired a balloon arch and a flower wall. Oh, that's if anyone actually shows up when they think we'll last longer than a month.
I'm sorry, OK? It's just that it's all happened so fast and you've been through a lot and you're both so young.
I think you're forgetting that people were against me and you getting together, and look at us now. They're in love, that's all that matters.
Right, well, I'll put you down for a yes, then.
We wouldn't miss it for the world, you know that.
Well, it's gonna be the biggest, loudest, craziest party ever. You won't believe who's coming.
Anyway, you're one to talk about young love. Weren't you, like, 17 when you and Ty got engaged?
Yeah, but we had our do in the back room of Jack and Vera's. That was back in the day when all I had to worry about was my mum slagging off Vera's cladding that Vera had put on herself and was dead proud of.
Gary?
What are you doing here?
I've come from a party invite. Princess Kelly and the lad from the corner shop. You can't have a knees up without me.
Just stay calm. You're going to come straight back home as soon as you're found not guilty. You were so good in that witness box. Have you heard anything from Spider?
No, not yet.
Well, you will.
I just want it to be over. Does that sound callous? I just need to know one way or another.
I have to buy a bridesmaid's dress.
Well, I was gonna...
I'm joking. I want to pick one of your pals. I'm just happy to be coming to the engagement party. So what's he like?
Oh, you know what? He's dead nice. You really like him.
When am I going to get to meet him?
Well, I've got work this morning, but I can take a long lunch and we can eat out. My treat.
Great. What time?
I don't know yet. I'll text you, though. Better go, though. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Come on, then. What's the real reason you're here?
She got in touch with me out of the blue. She invited me to the engagement party next week, and she deserves a bit of normality. It's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah, well, she gets plenty of normality now, thanks to me. I've got her back.
It's funny how things work out. Does it not play on your conscience that we lied to her? She still thinks her mum killed her dad. Does mine.
Of course it does. I think about it every day.
I can see she's in a good place. Happy and in love, two things I've never managed.
Look, Shaz, she's got a whole life ahead of her. Please don't rock the boat. If she finds out who really killed her dad, it'll ruin her life.
So this Lorraine Hogarth wants to meet us at 11, and then we can head down to the courtsy.
Lorraine who?
The solicitor who specialises in miscarriages of justice.
You know, it's wonderful what your grant's offering to do, but well, she won't come cheap.
But when we get your conviction quashed, you're bound to get compo. You can pay her back out of that.
Oh, we need to find out what this new lawyer's going to cost first.
It doesn't matter. Stu's an innocent man. We need to at least try and clear his name.
Well, once I pay the bill for the fumigator, the account's empty. As long as we stay closed, there's no money coming in. I just hope Gran has enough to cover it.
I need to mop that floor.
I'll do it.
You ain't doing it.
There are many things I like doing more, but you've got to be flexible in this line of work.
Why does she want to be manager?
You'll give her the job, though, won't you?
I'm still thinking about it. Oh, I had an email about my visa. It's been approved.
I rang the embassy, put in a good word, told them to fast-track it. Just the sort of person they want.
What, a pub landlady?
A dynamic entrepreneur. They're hardly going to turn you down, one with your abilities. You have to get organised getting your stuff shipped over, tie up your finances here. It's all starting to come together. Dead excited. You're not getting cold feet?
No, don't be daft. I can't wait. I mean, obviously, I'm going to miss the scenic mountains and the sprawling prairies of Weatherfield. No, there's people I'll miss, but there's people I'll meet, so...
And the scenery is stunning. The food is amazing.
Do you know, meeting you and this plan, it's just the shot in the arm I need. I could have been seeing out my days serving pints here, and I want more.
Let's get a book, then. Why hang about?
Yeah, I agree. Full steam ahead.
Have you got rid of your cockroaches yet? We have a level 5 hygiene rating. I was only winding you up. You'd make a lousy entertainer.
Oh, don't say that. I've always fancied myself as one of them. I was a fabulous bingo caller. Man alive, number 5. I used that as a chap line once.
You're like a rubbish entertainer because you don't pay attention to your audience. Me.
You invited me for coffee and you're just on your phone.
Well, that's because Lauren's text asking me on a date.
When?
Tonight.
Oh, it's my first proper shift at the pub. I was hoping you'd give me some moral support.
Oh, Gemma, you wouldn't do me the honour of covering my shift tonight, would you? Only Glenda needs a little bit of help and, you know, I wouldn't normally ask, but you are such a role model and everyone looks up to you so much.
Yeah, all right then. I was coming in to help Jenny anyway.
There you go. That's you sorted, and I can hang out with little boy.
It's horrendous what he's been through.
Our firm helps a lot of people like you. Niall McGivern was convicted of GBH. He served 2 years of a life sentence before being released by the Court of Appeal after new medical evidence emerged. Rhonda Greaves was wrongly convicted of burglary. She's out now. Weatherfield Police have a huge backlog of cases for criminal review, so please don't expect miracles. It could take time.
Well, he just wants justice, don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, we'd start on going through your case files again. Then we can reopen the case and work to clear your name.
But we don't have a lot of funds. What kind of fees do you charge?
Roughly 15K, depending on the work involved.
How much?
15,000.
Roughly.
Is there any way you might work on a no-win, no-fee basis?
I'm afraid not.
I need to get to court. I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Here he is, my fiancé. You're all right. All right, Addy, this is Sharon. She threw it for my dad.
Oh, doing what? Kneecapping? Money laundering? Bit of both.
I'm just joking. Oh, Sharon's ace. She's coming to the party.
Are you okay after yesterday?
Yeah, just the verdict must be due soon, so...
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, let me just go to the loo first, yeah?
What would you like?
Water's fine.
You seem like a nice, caring lad.
I think she's amazing. You must be really proud of her, leaving all that stuff behind.
I am. She's a little cracker and tough. She should be after everything she went through.
Even after being kidnapped, the way she dealt with it. I'm gonna go get her water. Would any of you like anything?
No, I'm all right, thanks, mate.
Kidnapped?
Yep.
Who by?
One of her dad's associates. The police are looking into it.
How can you say you've got her back if you let her get kidnapped?
I dealt with it, all right?
Oh, you killed him as well? How do you know one of Rick's associates won't come?
She's coming
out?
back. Come on then, ask him.
No, I don't want to. Not now. He might feel pressurised.
Ask who? It's your big day, our big day.
Oh, great. Yeah, I know it's a while off.
Yeah.
Will you give me away?
What, me? Of course I will, you daft thing.
Thank you, it means a lot.
All rise.
Have the jury reached a verdict on which you are all agreed?
We have.
In relation to count 1, murder, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
We find the defendant not guilty.
You are free to go.
Thank you.
Well done.
yeah. I asked Gary to give me away, and he said yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. He'll be chuffed.
Sorry for turning up like this. I know you're getting wed. Read about the competition online.
Right, and who are you?
Jay.
Yeah, he's an old mate of your mum's.
All right, well, she never mentioned you.
We go way back.
Oh, were you together?
Mates to start with. Then I went to live out in Spain. She came out to visit. Sun, sand, and super clubs. She couldn't get enough.
Oh.
After she flew home, I found some of her stuff in a cupboard. I came to offer you my deepest condolences. She thought the world of you.
Oh. Oh, well. Did she ever tell you that she abandoned me and I ended up in care?
Right. I'm sorry. I would have come sooner. I still live in Spain. I wasn't sure if I should come at all.
What, is this some sort of scam or something? Do you want money?
No, it's the opposite. I brought her stuff. Thought you'd like to have it.
No, thank you. You can burn it.
I'm sorry, it's all still really raw for her.
Shall I leave it with you, in case she changes her mind?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks. Sorry again.
Could go to the bistro for lunch. I don't feel like celebrating.
Hey, this is a turning point. Time to rebuild. Beating yourself up about him, man, it's not going to bring him back. I know if he needs you, he needs your support.
He's better off without me. He's got a proper family, you don't need me sticking my oar in. You'd all be better off without me around.
I know what you did. You have no shame.
That's the one thing I do have. And I will spend the rest of my life wishing that things had turned out differently.
Oh, ignore her. You know nothing about Toya. You proved that yesterday. Nobody believes your lies.
Because of what you've done. Alfie's lost his father.
Glenda, you need practice. You're up.
I'll get half a pint of bitter, please.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh, good to hear. Yeah, no. If you can get them.
Have you managed to do the rota for next week?
Not yet. Sorry, no. I've been busy.
Well, you've got too much on your plate. I love doing admin. It's one of the many reasons I'd be so very good at managing this place.
You're over-egging the pudding. You know, you want to drop subtle hints. Not walk around with a big neon sign saying, "Make me manager." And anyway, no one enjoys doing a rota.
I would. If I knew I was kiboshing someone's big night out by making them work. Or you've got two bar staff who clash and you want them working together.
Oh, it's just a big power trip to you, isn't it? I get it.
No, it's the money and the hours that I'm after. Hunters insisting I've given them short measures and the endless sexual innuendos.
Daniel's not that bad.
I've been here nearly 2 years and I am still just a barmaid. If you promote me, it will prove I've not been going round in circles.
You know how highly I value you. But if anything, I think we might be a bit too close. I think it might be a good idea to get some new blood in.
Bye.
All right. I'll respect your decision, whatever it is.
Hang on, I gave you 20?
No, you gave me 10.
I gave you 20.
Sorry about that. She's new.
I'd hurry up and get that manager in, and then send her packing because she don't know what a £20 note looks like.
Yes, I do. Can you just leave it?
Nick messaged. He said to say well done.
What have I done well? Destroyed Alfie's life.
Look, Cyrus shouldn't have said that. You're an easy target.
You have been so supportive, mate, and I'm really grateful. I am, but you've got it all wrong. Syra and Spider are the only ones who see me for what I really am.
You were found not guilty. Imran pulled you out of that car. He saved your life, even though he knew what happened. He forgave you. Why can't you forgive yourself?
I don't want to go for a meal. It just feels like gloating. I want to be on my own. Okay.
You are doing a rota?
For my sins. Staff are the backbone of any good business. You need to be able to do a good and fair rota.
I need to be able to... Are you saying...
I was just passing comment. All right, come on. How would you do a rota? You need to be able to cover every shift.
Easy. Right. Loads of shifts for the people that I like, few or no shifts for the people that I don't.
That sounds fair. But what if the people you like are on the highest hourly rate? That'd eat into your profits.
Who's on the highest hourly rate?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Is it me? It has to be me. No? Is it Sean? Well, it can't be Gemma because she can hardly pull a pint.
It's the person that I feel goes the extra mile.
Can I have a word?
Ooh, yes, sir, of course you can.
Right, I know some bar staff keep the gob shut. I'm not like that. If I see something funny, I call it out.
Good for you.
That American fella shortchanged me.
I'm sure it was just an innocent mistake. And anyway, that Canadian fella's accent is quite confusing.
He's diddling you, and you're turning a blind eye. Hey, I've met his type before on the ships. You can't let him get away with it.
Yeah, well, you know, back here on dry land, we're a bit more easygoing. And I would rather you were out there pulling pints instead of back here giving me a blow-by-blow account of everyone you serve, because you're still on trial. Now, why don't you just go out for a walk and calm down a bit?
I don't need to calm. I'm the calmest barmaid in Manchester. Actually, I will go for that walk.
Wow. Can I just say that you handled that really well? You always do. And I've tried to watch and learn, and it's just yet another reason why I'm...
Just stop there. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, he said he read about the competition online and tracked me down.
Sounds like he was just being nice.
Yeah, it was just hearing him reminisce about Mum partying in Spain when she was supposed to be here looking after me. Oh, I don't want her old stuff. I just want to forget about her.
I completely understand that. But I cherish everything we have left of our mum.
Oh, yeah, well... Well, your mum wasn't a selfish, murdering cow.
She was still your mum. You might be glad one day that you still got something of hers left. You had some happy memories.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather just look at fun party ideas than her old tat.
I could go get the bag for you. Bring you back. I'll go for it all with you. Or we could just take it to the tip without ever looking inside. What'd you say?
So, that's Canadian Airlines Flight 601 to Toronto, departing 28th of September 2022, seats 36A and 36B. Shall I press buy?
I hope there's enough legroom because it's an 8-hour flight.
Already Googled, 1 inch longer than average.
Well, what's average?
31 inches.
I don't want to get a DVT.
You won't even get a bag of nuts. We can go business class. You get your own bed.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
For £4,000.
I don't like being comfortable. Economy's fine. Press buy.
That's it. No going back. Well, there is.
No, I want us to do this.
Stephen's over there. Says if he wants to join us for a drink.
Do you know, I think you're doing a pretty good job of sorting all of this out, so I'm more than happy to leave it in your capable hands.
I'm worried I was too pushy earlier. I do really want the job. And I know you might think I'm more worried about taking selfies for the gram, but I do think this pub is special. And one day I would like to follow in the footsteps of you and Liz McDonald and Beck Gilroy and Danny Walker.
Well, at least you got the names right this time.
Do you want to look inside?
Oh, you know what? I could have done without that bloke turning up today. I've had enough on my plate with Toy's court case. She got off, by the way.
Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Oh. Gee, when was this? It was 2019. You know what? I vaguely remember her going.
I got packed off to my Auntie Bev's house and... Gosh, she looks beautiful. Happy and... healthy. But she was on holiday on June the 17th. That can't be right.
Why?
I need to speak to Gary, yeah?
Why? Kelly?
I'm so glad the jury got it right. I thought I was going to have to visit you in Chokey.
Still can't believe you want me to give you away.
When was the exact date Mum said she killed Dad?
The exact date? I can't remember. I've got a memory like a sieve.
No, you're not. You've got a brilliant memory. Come on. I need to know this.
Well, what was it? It was June the... Why do you need to know?
Was it June the 17th?
Well, it sounds about right. Possibly. Why?
Mum was in Spain. Look at the date. She can't have killed Dad, so who did?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Your mum got the date wrong, so what?
Well, it's not something you forget in a hurry, is it? The day you murdered your husband. I mean, why did the police get hold of this anyway?
Oh, why would they? She confessed. You know, she knew exactly where the body was buried, so why would they waste time checking for an alibi?
Because this is new evidence and we should hand it in.
The investigation's closed. Like, your mum must have made a mistake. It's simple as that.
Oh, no, I'm not buying it.
Come on. She couldn't exactly be trusted, could she? I mean, she was a liar, yeah? She drank too much.
But this proves that she was in Spain on that day.
Doesn't prove anything. You know, and that's the thing with these cameras, yeah? I mean, if you set them up wrong, they can give the wrong date out. It's easily done. Look, your life's good now, Kel. Yeah, you've got Addie, you've got a job that you're brilliant at, a family that loves you. It's time to look to the future.
Sorry I went AWOL. My head was mashed.
Well, I thought you might have gone to the police.
Leanne telephoned me. Explained everything.
Everything, as in...
As in you didn't get in that car intending to kill Imran? You made a mistake. Your judgment was impaired. The jury found you not guilty. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it.
Why are you being so kind to me? I don't deserve it. It just makes me hate myself even more.
Over the years, you have done so much good for so many people. Focus on that.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too. Which is why I'm planning on sticking around. If you're cool with that.
Thought you were on a date.
Hello? Just coming to see if Jenny's done that rota yet.
No, she hasn't. She's past caring.
How very unprofessional.
Oh, good timing, missus. Here she is, the new manager of the Rovers Return.
Yay! Don't worry, I won't make you curtsy her out.
Congratulations.
Exactly. Yes, indeedy.
Oh, and the great thing is, she's already had some thoughts vis-a-vis this place.
Oh, like what? Well, we're gonna need a complete makeover. Leopard print wallpaper, cheetah print chairs, tiger print flooring.
Do I sense a theme?
It sounds stunning.
And you know them sharing platters that they have in town? Well, we're gonna have sharing troughs.
Oh, wow.
Your face! Oh, you're as thick as mince, you two. I've got enough on my plate with 5 kids and a feral man without running a flaming pub and all.
Job's yours if you want it.
Oh. I still can't believe it. Toya, not guilty. But she's walking around free when Stu served 27 years for a murder he didn't even commit.
Well, tell me about it. Where's the justice? Oh, hiya. How was the court?
She walked.
Well, never mind her. We need to stick our heads together, decide what we're going to do next.
There's nothing we can do. I mean, we can't work with a solicitor who won't get out of bed for less than 15 grand.
And that's just for starters. I know Grant offered to pay, but she couldn't afford that.
Hey, come on. Don't fret. We tried.
But I'm not ready to roll over yet. Maybe we could take out a loan.
Oh, no. I'm not going to let you get into debt because of me.
Yeah, but if you were vindicated, it would be worth every penny.
It would, yeah, I agree, but it's a big if.
Well, you can't carry on living like this. People looking at you and thinking murderer. It's not fair.
Look, I've had that albatross hanging around my neck for years. I'm just going to have to face facts. It's probably going to be with me for the rest of my life.
Hiya. Was there something weird on that camera? Only you ran off?
No, it's just me and let my imagination run wild. Typical mum, the way. Tormenting me from beyond the grave. Best thing I could do now is chuck a flamethrower at the last for stuff.
You with your mardy face. Takes me back to when you were a toddler.
She does give good mad.
What's up?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just this guy, Jay. One of Mum's flings.
Yeah?
Well, he turned up with a bag of the stuff that she'd left in Spain and just something isn't adding up.
Go on.
No, honestly, it's fine. Gary's right. There's no point bringing up the past, is there? My mum's dead. Good riddance to her.
Hey, she wasn't all bad, Kelly. She did love you in her own messed up way.
No, I know that, but I just want to wipe it all away from my memory. Okay, Gary and Maria are my family now.
It's a bit late for more secret meetings, isn't it? Your girlfriend was found not guilty this morning, but you know that already, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I need to know if you're going to say anything. I genuinely care about her.
So you say.
I've spent a long time infiltrating this operation. But if I had to choose between that and Toya, I'd choose her in a heartbeat.
So you've not told her you're in the police force? Oh. What you're doing is immoral, not to mention cruel. But your super won't hear about it from me.
I don't know what to make of you.
Well, you've known me for years now, so...
Everything's worked out pretty well, hasn't it? You told me you killed Rick in self-defense.
I did?
I look around and I see that everything you've got is built on Rick's money. Got a factory, nice flat. Bet you got a few bob in the bank.
Why are you raking all this up now? Hey?
I've just seen Kelly. She's proper upset.
About what?
Everything's on the up, but she's broken, isn't she?
Yeah, that's why me and Maria took her in.
Did you do it out of guilt?
Maybe to start with, yeah.
You killed her dad and framed her mum for it.
No, you knew that Laura wanted to take the blame and you were just happy enough to go along with it, so none of this is news to you, Shad.
Yeah, but that was before I saw firsthand how much harm that lie has done to Kelly. I don't know how you can live with yourself.
Well, it's not easy, trust me.
You've made her a part of your family. You've treated her like she's your blood. You are going to walk her down the aisle in the place of the man you murdered. Can't you see how sick that is?
How many more of these do you want? I'm going to post a whole bunch of them, attract some new punters, see if we can bring the average age down to 70.
What's your mouth? I am still here, you know.
Not for much longer. Have you started packing?
I've got 2 cases chroma close. Can't close the lids if you're feeling butch.
Do you mind?
Right, what do you want doing next, boss?
Boss, I like the sound of that. Why don't you go and give the cellar a good bottoming?
Never mind all this posing. You need to get back behind that bar and give Glenda a hand.
Goneless Glenda. She's a lost cause. I can't take her seriously knowing she lied on her CV.
Well, she only exaggerated a bit. All right, it's not like she claimed that she'd been the Archbishop of Canterbury.
I'm sure he'd pull a better pint.
whatever it looks like, none of this was done cynically, all right? We care about Kelly. We love her. Me and Maria, the boys. And you know what? Laura could see how happy she was. That's why she wanted to take the blame. You know, she wanted us to look after her, give her the family that she'd never had. Come on, you've known Kelly forever, yeah? And you've got to admit, this is the most sorted she's ever been. It's only her past that keeps dragging her back down. Look, she's found a picture on Laura's camera. The date on it puts Laura in Spain when Rick was killed. So it's an instant alibi.
Looks like your luck just ran out.
I've told her that Laura must have made a mistake. If she asks you about it, will you back me up? Please. Come on, Shaz. It feels like we're over the worst of it now.
Oh.
Yeah, we just got to hold it together, yeah? Tell the same story.
I am sick to death of lying to her. I don't think I can lie to her face again.
Right, then maybe you need to stay away. Yeah, if the engagement party's going to be too much, just swerve it. Look, it's best for Kelly that she never finds out the truth, yeah? We're alive now. Please make sure it stays that way.
So, what's next? Now you got a clear head, time on your hands.
Why don't you have a rest? Go and lie on a beach somewhere hot.
Oh, you know what I'm like. I need to be doing.
There's no rush, though, is there? Hey, give yourself a break.
I see, I'm like you. Don't like to let the grass grow. It just seems wrong to sit around doing nothing while the world's burning.
Yeah, you're right. I'm ready to throw myself into activism, try and make a difference.
I've got a lot of admiration for you, Toya. I'm sure we're going to achieve great things together.
Oh, sorry. It's a good job that frock isn't clean on. But it is the same one you wore yesterday, isn't it?
No, it's clean on today. Thank you very much.
I'll have a pint of whiskey chaser, love.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
I'll take these to the customers and then I'm at a pub.
But you can't take them like that. They're half empty.
Or are they half full? Depends how you look at it.
Oi, a pint of whiskey and a chaser. I'd have to come behind the bar and get it myself.
I think you've had enough.
Says who?
It's barely 6:30 and you're already K-Live. Go home, sleep it off.
You're gonna stop me? You're only 12.
You heard what she said? Out! Listen, mate, you don't want to wind me up because I'm in a vile mood. Laughing. Oh, you won't be laughing when I bring you to your knees in front of everyone.
Oh, all right, missus, whatever you say. Oh, baby. Oh.
He deserved it, man. Fair play. Oh, my days.
You don't take no nonsense, do you?
I did a self-defense class on the cruise ships. Oh, there's nothing I love more than getting a drunken pig and a half Nelson. Oh, yes, love.
Rum and coke, please.
I'm sorry, but something's cropped up. I'm not going to be able to come to your party on Wednesday.
Oh, no. Oh, what a shame. Never mind, eh? Hey, I'll make sure you're at the top of the list for the wedding now. Hey, before you go, can I run something past you? Look, it's my mum in Spain. Yeah, but look at the date. It just doesn't make any sense because she told the police that she was here on that day. Staving my dad's head in.
Wasn't this the camera she dropped down the bog?
Oh, I don't know, is it?
Yeah, it's probably knackered.
Right. Well, Gary told me to keep well away. You know, think of the future. Which I'm thankful I have one, thanks to him.
You really listen to Gary, don't you? Take his advice.
Yeah, I do. Moving in with him was like... It was like coming home. I can see Gary and Maria and the lads in my life forever. You know, like my forever family, that's what we call it, innit? Wow, you don't seem very happy for me.
I am, but...
For what?
Don't believe everything Gary tells you.
Why would you say that?
Just watch out for yourself. I'm not sure he's as good as he makes out.
You know something? Sharon, you can't do that. You can't drop a hint and then just shut your trap. All I'm going to do now is stress.
I don't trust him.
has something to do with this. Tell me.
You're right. Laura was in Spain on that day. She didn't murder your dad. Gary did.
I thought solicitors made loads of money. So how come their office is so outdated?
Wind your neck in, Z. We need to concentrate.
We've already been through these files.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll find something we missed. Read every witness statement. Check it was followed up. And anything you're unsure about, stick a note on it.
It's gonna take ages to go through all this lot again. I really hope it's worth it.
Gary's no saint. I know that he's got a vicious temper. I've seen him nearly lose it a couple of times, but to murder my dad, why would he do that?
He told me Rick had threatened Sarah and the kids. I believed it at the time, but now, I don't know. I'm starting to think they might have been caught up in some sort of turf war.
But if that's true, why did Gary get involved in my life?
I think he felt guilty. Maybe it's a case of keep your enemies close.
Enemy? I was a kid when I met him. How could I have been a threat?
I'm not being mean, but you were an easy target. Disastrous childhood. Practically raised yourself, and then here he is with his ready-made family, making you feel safe and secure. Have you really never thought once that all this is too good to be true?
Yeah, when my dad first disappeared, I suspected Gary had something to do with it, but I don't know. He convinced me I got it wrong.
However you look at it, even if he's done any of this with a good heart, your shiny new life is rotten to the core.
Then why did my mum confess to the murder? She was so selfish. She didn't stick her neck out for anyone.
Look, he said that she'd done it for you, but now... I don't know. I think he might have coerced her into it. I bet she didn't realise she'd done a deal with the devil.
But he pretended to welcome you with open arms. When all that time, he was just doing that to protect himself.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Gary came to my dad's funeral. He stood next to me when I said goodbye. And he was like, "We're here for you. You're part of this family now." He had tears in his eyes.
He's a very good liar.
How can anyone be so fake? He pretended that he cared for me, that he loved me like I was his daughter. But the whole time he was just doing all for it for himself. How could he do that?
Because his life depends on it.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't know what I want, really.
Are we talking in the greater scheme of things, or drink-wise?
I'm just a bit peckish. I'll tell you what, go on, I'll have a bag of crisps, I'll do.
Crisps? Crisps are no good for a growing lad. Do you not eat all your tea?
Well, I've not had my tea yet.
What you need is a hot pot.
Oh.
Succulent prime lamb and a rich gravy, topped with a layer of perfectly crisp potatoes.
Oh, it does sound good, that. Go on, you've twisted my arm, Nigella.
I'll bring it over. Anything to drink?
I'm gonna go mad. I'll have a cranberry juice. Live life on the edge.
Well, check you with your upselling. You might be getting the hang of this barmaiding lark. You get the drinks, I'll get the hot pot.
Hiya! Do my lips look like they're in tatters? We've been snogging all night. Anyway, enough about me. What about you? Are you being fabulous?
I try, but I don't think Daisy's a fan.
Well, look, if it doesn't work out here, I believe Fresco's are looking, you know. Very high turnover on that cheese counter, so...
No need. How would you like to join our staff?
Seriously?
Welcome aboard. I've always wanted to say that.
Oh,
You were all for sacking her. What's made you change your mind?
Well, it's a manager's prerogative, isn't it? Hiring, firing, and making decisions. Oh, you know, I feel a bit dizzy.
Do you sit down?
No. It's the power. Going to me head.
Daisy's not wasting any time, is she?
I didn't think I'd feel so surplus to requirements so soon.
I hope you don't feel railroaded. I asked you to marry me because I love you, not to corner you into coming with me.
Don't be daft. It was a lovely gesture.
Because if you want to slow things down...
It's a bit too late in the day for that. Daisy had shoved me into a packing trunk and loaded me onto the plane herself. You know, this place has been my home, my life, for a long time now. Oh, if I'm like this now, what am I going to be like on the day, eh?
Best stock up on the king-size tissues.
They're leaving. That'll be the worst bit. Saying goodbye. But once we touch down in Canada, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're late. Everything all right?
It's good, yeah.
You seen anyone today?
Like who?
Dunno. All's quiet on the Western Front, yeah?
You look wired.
What? No, I'm just excited about your party. Look at you. Making your way in the world. Your mum and dad would be proud of you.
Listen, I know I've taken my eye off the ball lately, but things are going to change.
How do you mean?
I'm committed to the cause. I just want you to know that. And I want to take things up a level. I'm keen to hear about the other stuff you're into.
What other stuff?
Oh, come on, mate. Everybody knows that the environmental shtick's just your side hustle.
Who gave you that idea?
I'm not naming names. People talk. You're a warrior. Committed to real radical change, no matter what the cost.
No, mate, not me. Cross wires.
I'm willing to put myself out there. Do whatever it takes.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
You've seen me in action. You can trust me. We want the same things.
Mate, if you know what's good for you, you'll back off.
You two get to bed, you're doing my nutting.
No, make me.
All right, you're not in bed in 1 minute. Kelly will make you be page boys at the wedding.
What? No,
Yeah, you'll have to wear frilly blouses, bad kecks, and I'll get your mum to perm your hair. Stop it, give me a bit. Here, here. Isn't that right, Kel?
Yeah, you best get to bed, boys, or else there'll be trouble.
And trust me, you don't want to get on the wrong side of her, all right? Because I've seen her when she is angry, and she is proper scary.
Yeah, believe me, you don't know the half of it.